Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So this is my 2018 Alfa Romeo Stelvio, and what I'm going to be working on today is I'm going to be installing a V2 intake system from Euro Compulsion, and I'm going to be installing a blow-off adapter plate from SILA Concepts, this one right here. So let me get the box open and let me set up and I'll walk you through the process. Alright guys, so I'm getting ready to install the Euro Compulsion's intake system, and I got to remove a couple hoses and clamps in order to get that done. So I got to remove this clamp right here, this clamp right here. I got to pinch this one and pull it out, remove this hose right here, these two hoses down here, and unbolt the factory box. And I'm going to remove this piece to get out the way to give me more room to work with. And I'm going to give you guys a before and after and a comparison how it sounds with the original intake, with the new intake, and then with the SILA Concept blow-off valve. Alright guys, so I ended up taking off the cover, which is held down by two 10 mils right here. So what I end up doing is that when you take off the screws, you push up, pull up from that corners, and then back and forward, so you don't have to take off the bar. For this one, it's 7 mil to take off this clamp and this clamp right here. For this one's, like I told you, you just gotta crimp, pull out. Same deal for the bottom ones. You push in and you pull out. For this one, has a tab right here, like a push tab. Pull back, hold it and pull back. Okay, and then for the box itself, they're all 7 mil. Back here, right there. So I got this loose already. Now I gotta take off the sensor right here, which is held down by T25s. Two, one here, one there. That's gonna release everything. And we're reusing this one with the new intake system. So now you got to pull this out, and then I'm gonna start working on the bottom box. And for this clamp, what I end up doing is just start sticking a screwdriver, twisting it so I can break loose the clamp, and that made me give it enough space to pull out. And I'm gonna be reusing a stock OEM type of clamp, so I'll get to it and I'll show you guys what I'm using for that. All right, so for the bottom portion of the box, it gave me a little trouble. It didn't want to disengage from this rubber garments right here, so they didn't want to pull out, so I ended up unbolting the whole thing, including the bracket. So if you see, it has 3 10 mils right here and one up here, which is right here, and then for the other ones is one right there, right there, right there, and there's another one down here. So there's 3 of them. So once you take those off, this one up here, the whole assembly comes out. All right, so the next step would be to remove this intake tube right here. And if you see where I have my screwdriver right there, you have enough space to get to one of the little tabs. So once you push in the tab with the screwdriver, you can wiggle the rest out. And this is the tab right here. You can push it in with the screwdriver from this angle. And as soon as you get that, you can wiggle the rest out. All right, once that intake tube is out, you remove all the OEM components that you need to remove. Now you got to start getting ready and prepping for the new intake. First step will be to attach this bracket for the intake. So you're using the mounting hole, the existing mounting hole with existing hardware, the one closest to the front bumper. There's 2, there's one here and one there. So you're using the first one. So loosely tighten it up, because this is gonna hold the bottom portion with the filter as we connect the rest of the intake. All right, so I loosely mounted how the intake system is gonna go on the car. I ended up putting this for the bottom clamps here, bottom hoses. And this goes here to here. This is gonna clamp into here. And this is the sensor with the bottom sleeve, and the filter goes here. And this is like a protective sleeve that goes over the metal right here. So if there's any vibration for your filter, it's not gonna get messed up or cracked or broken. So this protects the filter right there. All right, guys, so for this hose right here, we're gonna be using this style of the clamp. It looks like OEM, and then this special pliers in order to get them in there. So I'll show you guys how that goes in there. There you go. Looks OEM. All right, as you can see, the intake portion of this install is done. Everything's in place, clamped down. Don't forget to connect your sensor. And I'm moving on to connecting the adapter plate for the blow-off valve, which is gonna go right here. So let's get to that. All right, guys, so in order to remove the blow-off valve, it's 3 screws. They're all 8 mil, 2 on top, 1 on the bottom, as you can see on the plate. So when you remove that, then you put in the plate and then screw it back in with the provided screws. All right, guys, so I wanted to show you how to take off the screws. The 2 top ones are pretty easy. The bottom one, see where I have my ratchet? Through here, through there, and if you can see, it's right there. I was able to get it through the bottom, squeeze it, loosen up the bolt, and take it out that way. All right, as you can see, I got an adapter plate on, and I wanted to show you guys why I put the Allen keys, 5mm Allen keys. I put it through here, through the bottom. That's why I got the bottom bolt on through here, and then these are easy. So that installation is done. All right, so I'm finished installing the intake and adapter plate. So just to give the engine a little bit more color, I decided to paint this vent red right here. So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna be taping around and taping on the bottom so I don't get any overspray, and doing it that way. A lot of people try to remove these right here and take it off. I don't want to be doing none of that because it might compromise these and just give it more work. So I'm gonna do is just tape on the bottom to control the overspray and just paint here. So I'm gonna scuff up the vents and I'm gonna prime it and then get ready for paint. All right, guys, so I got everything taped up, ready to start priming and painting. So I wanted to show you guys how I did it. I just put tape over and did a cutout and make sure on the wall, so I got it all the way taped up, and I put tape on the bottom. All right, guys, you can see I'm done painting the vents. I think they came out really good. They complement the rest of the car with the red. The paint I ended up using was this. So I did two coats of primer, 3 coats of the base, and 2 coats of clear. And as you can see, it came out really good. All right, guys, so don't forget to like, subscribe, any comments, questions, leave them down below, or hit me up on Instagram to Ron DIY Mods, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.